Hello, dear Scorpio friends. I hope you are doing well. And I'm here today to share your 2021 forecast with you. For many Scorpios, this is a year for putting down the roots, becoming more grounded, and with a lot more focus on the home environment, your family, and even property matters. Now, Saturn spent 3.5 months in your fourth house in 2020, while it was visiting Aquarius. Then it went back into Capricorn, and now it is the time when he finally moved on, and then he went into your fourth house. Now, while Saturn was in your fourth house for 3.5 months, he was only alone here. So Saturn was more of a focus on challenges rather than opportunities. But this time around, the conjunction is helped. The Saturnian shift over is helped by Jupiter, which is more about focusing on the possibilities as well. Let's not forget, Saturn is in rulership, need to take extra responsibility, but it also comes with possibilities as well. To have Jupiter here in the early phase can bring you confidence and motivation to invest what is required in order for you to get the rewards later on. Jupiter will spend a year here, and actually, not even a year really. Jupiter usually spends a year in one sign, but this time around it will be only about 8.5 months. And the reason being is because it is going to be spending 3 months in the sign of Pisces from about 14th, 15th of May till 28th of July. So Jupiter looks like it really is rushing to get into the sign of Pisces, right? Because that's his favorite sign. That's where it likes spending the most time. So, and it is going to be happening, as I said, in your fifth house. And what is Pisces? Pisces is all about loving, caring, spirituality, expanding, but to a certain extent, escapism as well. Probably one of the most beautiful meaning of Pisces is unconditional love. And I would want to emphasize the unconditional love, especially with fifth house meaning. Because the only person I believe we can love unconditionally is your own child. So you have got great opportunities to get pregnant if you want to. But also, this May to July period is very good period for you, especially for those who want to start their spiritual business or who want to expand their family. Because fourth house transit is all about the roots and the family, and the fifth house is children as well. Maybe it is all about starting your family business, right? Collaborating with a member of your family. But it might be about building a nest, selling your property and moving into a bigger one. Also, unfortunately, it could bring some issues within your family structure as well, especially your father. This could be a favorable time for you in investment also. Fifth house is speculative businesses, and Jupiter rules your second house. So second house is all about financials. So you can gain some financials through speculative businesses. It can be entertainment. It can be some artistic endeavor, singing a karaoke bar, or something which is kind of bringing the collective together, bringing people together. Also, you might want to be considering property management with that fourth house activation. I think it could work out just greatly for you. In 2020, you might have had some health challenges to tackle. due to Mars being retrograde in 2020 for half a year in your sixth house. The good news is that Mars is leaving your health house, and it's gaining his speed back, and it's going to be covering 9 signs in 2021, which means that it is going to be energizing a lot more area of your life in 2020 than 2021 than in 2020. So this Mars going direct is pretty much an uplifting energy, which you might start feeling from March onwards. But keep working on your lifestyle, especially you can be sensitive this year to your lungs and your stomach. And that could be because of some anxiety as well. Now, as I said, you are having Saturn and Jupiter conjunction, which is a business sense, business opportunity, economic growth. So in 2020, Pluto, the destroyer, was with them, but now they separating. And the first separation is going to be happening on the 26th of December. Will it be easy? No, because Saturn and Jupiter are two different energies. But because Jupiter is also ruled by Saturn, so it's gonna kind of lift the hat in front of Saturn. It's gonna follow its advices easier. Also, you've got great chances to work from home if you want to. That is also favorable. You might be considering purchasing lands or working in agriculture. However, we've got Uranus, who is kind of mixing up, stirring up the soup a little bit for us, because it's going to be squaring Uranus next year, the entire year. What is Uranus? Innovation, rebellion, freedom. It is always showing in your chart what area of your life you kind of need to cut some chains off. And it will be in conflict with Saturn, a 90-degree angle. And the peaks are going to be in February, June, and December. But most probably you will feel it in the next 12 months continuously. So these two, when they are in clash, it's all about restrictions and revolutionary changes. So one wants to make the changes, the other one is scared to do so. One is so much associated with the past, the other one wants to go ahead. So it's more futuristic. And it could be quite an anxious period. I've spoken about what I expect to be happening on a worldly scale. So I recommend looking at the video. I'm going to put the link above so you can click on that. But let's not forget Uranus is in the sign of Taurus. And wherever Uranus is, that's where we want personal freedom. So somehow I want a personal freedom when it comes to my self-worth. So I want to be appreciated. I want to be recognized again. That's Taurus. But it's going to be happening in your seventh house, which is partnership, relationship, contracts, business possibilities. So if you are single, actually Uranus can bring you quite a sudden relationship. It might be even a person you would never kind of want to go out with, but all of a sudden it becomes a love. If you are not single, so you are in a partnership, it is extremely important to shake things up or bring some excitement into this relationship, because some of you might be experiencing divorce in 2021, and especially the first 15 degrees of the sign. Of course, we're talking about a freedom-loving planet, which is in conflict with the home environment. So I'm expecting that some of you will move out, or you are going to be asking your partner to move out. The different scenario is that the partner might bring you a completely unexpected idea or surprise. Maybe the partner wants a change of residence, or the partner wants to relocate and basically wanting to be more adventurous, wanting to start their career fresh, because fourth house is the partner's career. So this year, your partner might be going through some transformation. They might leave suddenly their workplace, and you're going to be scratching your head. What is going on? And it might be creating some tension between the two of you. It is crucial that somehow you guys uh, trying to bring your perspective aligned. Also, very possible if you are single that you are going to be having a long distance relationship, and therefore you are required to travel a lot more, or even your partner comes to you. But if you are married or in a relationship, what I would suggest is that definitely there needs to be uh, a different approach to your relationship what you had so far. Somehow you have to come out of your comfort zone. And if you are too stubborn, which fixed signs are very inclined to be, such as, no, I'm not moving, you are the only one who is going to be traveling, no, I don't want to be having changes, everything is perfect the way it is, and you forget to listen to your partner, then you need to be aware that this clash can lead to sudden shocking events in your relationship. Especially the first couple of months of the year could be a little bit critical because Mars is going to be joining Uranus as well. So it could bring heated conversations and discussions between the two of you. Also, somehow like loads of irritability, both in your professional and personal relationships as well. And I think Uranus will win. Um, for more reasons. It's a bigger planet, and there are so much Aquarian energy, and freedom will win. The nodes will be in your second and eighth house. So with having North Node in your eighth house, it shows that you should concentrate on joint resources. You might even be thinking about having a loan, for instance, to buy your dream property or to start fresh, or as I said, to move. Eighth house is also the house of investments. So that is also pretty much aligned with your fifth house activation, which is the speculative businesses. However, we also need to note that Saturn, which is can be a pest. Let's be honest. I don't think it would bring you plenty of negative things this year for more reason. Even though it's a malefic planet, but it's going to be in its favorite sign. Saturn prefers Aquarius over Capricorn because Aquarius is a masculine energy, so as well Saturn, right? And also, um, Saturn likes working hard with new ideas. And Capricorn is more about the testing things. So Saturn will be showing more of a constructive criticism phase here. It's going to be showing the better face of Saturn, if you like it. It doesn't mean it's not going to bring you challenges because it always does. It will bring you difficulties, but you can learn from them. And it will not be in vain. I think at most it will make the area of life more serious, meaning it's something to do with your home environment and trying to connect your relationship house to it as well. So don't expect to live like a cheerful life with Saturn, but it's not going to be as harsh as many believe. So to summarize on that, I think real estate or shops, boutiques could be very possible. You might become more responsible towards your family, or there is going to be questioned by your partner, somehow creating security, stability, financial well-being for your father, but also for your later age. Fourth house is something to do with the last few years of your life as well. Maybe your parents are older and you need to be taking responsibility for them. Some of you, I think, will experience love at first sight as well. And maybe they get hitched and everything is thrown up into the whirlwind of change. And that could be exciting. However, Saturn is saying that you might not want to be making a rush decision and moving with the person together. So let's slow down a little bit. If you are married, then it kind of tells you that if you are staying together for the children's sake or because of the financial reasons like a mortgage, then this transit is likely to be far more challenging because you are not working with the energies. So that Uranus is the planet of change, and whatever it transits in your charts gets thoroughly shaken up. Generally, those changes are unexpected. So it's always very difficult with Uranus to predict because it's the unpredictable. So the outcome is always surprising. And yeah, so it's going to be a lot better year, Scorpio, overall. I think you're going to have plenty of fun. And I think you have got plenty of opportunities, but you need to embrace those. Once you do that, then I think 2022 can be a lot easier year. Well, I would like to thank you for your continuous support in 2020. I hope you enjoy the material what I bring to you on the table. I hope I can count on you in 2021 as well. And also have a blessed and wonderful Christmas and enjoy 2021 as much as you can. Take care of yourself. Bye bye.